Hello, this video is presented by Montgomery County Women's Center. Today we will be discussing the barriers to leaving an abusive relationship. So why don't they just leave? People who have never been abused often wonder why a person wouldn't just leave an abusive relationship. They don't understand that leaving can be more complicated than it seems. Leaving is often the most dangerous time for a victim of abuse because abuse is about power and control. When a victim leaves, they are taking control and threatening the abusive partner's power, which could cause the abusive partner to retaliate in very destructive ways. Aside from this danger, there are many reasons why people stay in abusive relationships. Here are just a few of the common ones. Out of fear, a person may be afraid of what will happen if they decide to leave the relationship. They may believe the abuse is normal. A person may not know what a healthy relationship looks like, perhaps from growing up in an environment where abuse was common, and they may not recognize that their relationship is actually unhealthy. There may be a fear of being outed. If someone is in an LGBTQ+ relationship and has not yet come out to everyone, their partner may threaten to reveal this secret. Due to embarrassment or shame, it is often difficult for someone to admit that they have been abused. They may feel they've done something wrong by becoming involved with an abusive partner. They may also worry that their friends and family will judge them. Due to low self-esteem, when an abusive partner constantly puts someone down and blames them for the abuse, it can be easy for the victim to believe those statements and think that the abuse is actually their fault. Due to love, so often the victim feels love for their abusive partner. They may have children with them and may want to maintain the family together. Abusive people can often be charming, especially at the beginning of a relationship, and the victim may hope that their partner will go back to being that person. They may only want the violence to end, but not for the relationship to end entirely. Due to cultural or religious reasons, traditional gender roles supported by someone's culture or religion may influence them to stay rather than to end a relationship for fear out of bringing shame upon their family. There may be language barriers or immigration status may be an issue. If a person is undocumented, they may fear that reporting the abuse will affect their immigration status. Also, if their first language isn't English, it can be difficult to express the depth of their situation to others. Due to a lack of money or resources, financial abuse is common and a victim may be financially dependent on their abusive partner. Without money, access to resources, or even a place to go, it can seem impossible for them to leave the relationship. This feeling of helplessness can be especially strong if the person lives with the abusive partner. Due to a disability, when someone is physically dependent on their abusive partner, they can feel their well-being is connected to their relationship. This dependency could heavily influence their decision to stay in an abusive relationship. So how can we help? You can reach our hotline 24 hours a day, 7 days a week by calling 936-441-7273. You can access safety planning and counseling by reaching our advocacy and counseling office at 936-441-4044, extension 23. You can get free legal help by calling 936-441-4044, extension 48.